another English language test clinic. Hi guys, I hope you're well. Right, today it's a bit of an unusual topic. Some of you might be thinking, why would you do such a topic? So basically the topic today is, let me just tell you what it is. It is, I might need to take IELTS in a year's time. How do I prepare? Okay, so I'm just waiting for my guest Amelia to join me. She's here. So I just need her to press something. Let me just see if I can find her. There. Okay, I've invited her. Let's see if she'll join me. Okay. Oh, there she is.
Hi, can you see me?
Hi. Hi. Hello. How are you, Amelia?
Hi, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Right. This is a very weird subject. I was thinking, will students come? Because a year is a very long time. But according to the recent polls a couple of weeks ago that I did on my stories, students want to know about this. So you're a very concerned teacher. So you like to plan ahead.
Yes, and I think that most of the time students come too late.
Hmm.
I have students coming to me a week before the exam.
Oh,
We're
wow.
lucky if it's a month before the exam, but most of the time it's a week before the exam. And I would really love to talk to those who know they will be doing something like this because let's be honest, going to uni, this is not something that we sort of decide overnight,
Yeah.
usually, right? And so, this is something that is going to happen for you at some point. Why not prepare for it?
Mm. That's true. I mean, by the time students come to me, by that time I'd expect for them to have complete their IELTS and they've done their test and they've got their result. So by that time it's too late. So really, who are we really speaking to today, Amelia?
I feel this is for everyone all those future students, everyone who
Okay.
knows that, they will be applying for university, let's say in a year's time, even if it's half a year, it's still, thing is that if you're like me, and you like doing things last minute, then
Same,
it's
same.
definitely something to consider because some of us, I understand, um, don't feel that push until it's very close to the deadline.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we just need to remember we are dealing here with language learning. It's not something that you can
Overnight.
prepare a
It's not an
quiz.
overnight thing. It's not an overnight thing.
No, definitely not. And so in that sense, if you know it's going to happen in half a year's time, if you
At
know it's
least.
going to do it, start
Okay.
preparing today. Today is the day.
Okay, cool. Right. So basically, with regards from my admissions point of view, Amelia, she's being a very nice person and she's being very polite and saying minimum 6 months. If you're thinking of going to an admission in 6 months' time, then this is probably a good time to start thinking about IELTS. For me, from an admissions point of view, I would be really aiming for this webinar. All of you, obviously, all 10 of you are watching. Thank you for coming, by the way. But I would be thinking really, if you are planning to come, September or January, but ideally January. January admission 2024. Right, I'm going to crack on. Right, so how would you test your level? I mean, West Africans who I deal with at the moment, they say their English is very good. I can understand them, they can understand me. How would you test your level of English?
So first of all, don't assume anything. And I've seen this happen over and over again. Last week we mentioned, according to the first language, it's not the those whose English is the first language that are the best candidates in the IELTS exam. So that says something already. So to test your level, I would advise for you to go to the source. So IELTS.org
Okay,
or takeielts.britishcouncil.org. So
okay,
IELTS.org, that's pretty obvious. And then British Council is a website that is geared towards the CELT exams. And so both websites have sets of past papers. sample papers for you to try. And I think one of the most important things that needs to happen right at the beginning, so you've heard us, and now you know this is the time for you to start doing it. So the first thing I would say for you to do will be to go on those websites and test yourself. So see what IELTS test is really about. There may be some resistance. You need to brave it head on. You really need to face the music here and get real, because this test can be super shocking for some in terms
Okay.
of the level of its difficulty. So IELTS.org or take
Is it
IELTS.
Take IELTS? Yeah, I'm typing it in. Is it take IELTS.britishcouncil.org/IELTS?
Yes.
/UK. I'm going to start tapping it in. But I just want to say quick highs to some students. We've got lots of students here that are hello Munib, hello guys, hi Ayomide and Khalifa. We've got, who do we have? I know I'm good at this. There's a student called Mujib, I think. He wants an admission in September. If you could DM me direct, that'd be great. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Hello. Right, so I'm going to type in. So basically, bite the bullet, as in metaphorically, and actually test yourself. Okay. And then what would you practice? I mean, is it based on that? So that's your baseline.
It will tell you where you are.
Okay.
And so it will also tell you about the intensity of the study that lies ahead. And I would say also one thing, especially if you're preparing for the January 24 admissions and you have almost a year to do that, stay away from IELTS materials after you've done the test.
Oh, okay.
So work on your general websites. One of them is BBC Learning English. Listen to the radio, good radio, in terms of the content, fewer commercials, less music. Let's be honest, this is not what we are there for. So I could recommend BBC radio, LBC radio, and beautiful podcasts. If you're interested in politics, one podcast that I've discovered recently, The Rest is Politics. Brilliant conversations about what's going on in the world, all current topics. BBC Learning English has a whole section for learning through the news. And so it's a brilliant opportunity, again, to catch up on your vocabulary concerning, all the recent topics, and then prepare for any conversation around, I don't know, global warming, education, that sort of thing. Read a lot, please. Again, stay away from IELTS material and buy a magazine or a newspaper, or there is so much text available online for free. I recommend New Scientist. You can buy an issue and I guess spend a month or two digging through all the texts slowly. So these are the things that I would suggest you do rather than stick to the IELTS material. The danger is that if you learn English through IELTS material, you will sound like an IELTS robot, and you don't want that.
Yeah, no, for sure. So basically what you're trying to say is that apart from IELTS, look for any alternative forms, resources to practice all your 4 skills. After you've tested yourself, test yourself, then move away. I've written the 2 websites for you guys, so that go to those two to self-test, self-assess. Okay, great. I'm just going to do a few mention if that's okay, Amelia. So, wa alaikum assalam, I am Vips. We've got Steva, we've got Stephanie. I know Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. We've got Adelesia. We have. I'm slowly getting used to these names because I know these names. Someone's trying to teach me Yoruba the other day. So yes. Anyway. Oh, did you see that? Oh, great. Okay. Thank you, Estiva. You're beautiful as well. Right, I just wanted to say, guys, if you're watching, it's on Instagram right now. If you feel that there's anybody that you know who's about to do an IELTS exam, maybe they are in the final year of their bachelor's course or they are about to finish their WIAC or NECO or high school education, this is the kind of video I would like you to share for your Instagram. This will be put onto LinkedIn. Again, send it with your connections, and this will be uploaded onto YouTube straight after this. Just share it with your friends and family. We are here to help you with regards to your UK university admission. You may need IELTS, you may not, but if you do need IELTS, that's where Amelia comes in. Now, Amelia, please mention your Instagram handle.
IELTS with Amelia.
There you go. Can't get any easier than that. Could you type that in? Could you
Sure.
type it in from your end? Okay. Right. So while my friend is typing that in, right, you're saying practice anything which is not IELTS related and then go back to it. So how, I mean, we're talking about a year. How often should people be practicing and how much? We're busy people.
It's a very good question. In general, here you are. In general, every day.
Okay.
Again, we're talking about language learning. This is not preparing for an exam in biology or geography or something like that. So it is an everyday practice. 15 minutes, perfect. If you have 30 minutes every day, even better. But don't overdo it. The key is how regular it is.
Okay. Got it.
3 hours once a week is different to
Sorry, Amelia, do you know what? I've done? This is so bad. I don't know if, guys, if you can see this. I've actually put a restriction on my Instagram, as in I only maximize to half an hour a day. And the pop keeps coming up, the Afsana pause. So guys, let us know if we're actually pausing or if the video is counting. Is it still continuous your side, Amelia?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, Instagram. I need to change the restriction whenever I'm coming on live. That's a bit embarrassing. Even I'm on it more than half an hour a day. I should be using it to learn a language. Right, okay. Right, do you have any other surprises or anything, parting thoughts?
Marathon runners don't run marathons every day. I will repeat it here again.
Yes.
So 15-30 minutes every day, but not more. Test yourself regularly. If you start today and you're aiming for January 24, let's say test yourself every 3 months at the beginning. You can message me. If you want to see what your writing is like, I can give you extensive feedback to your writing practice, starting at just under £50. If you want a comprehensive view of the entire test, that's also possible. Be prepared.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
I get it. Preparation. What's the saying? Preparation meets something. My brain's gone. It's too early in the week. Preparation meets something. Guys, if any of you know, let us know. Well, thank you so much. I mean, you are being very precautious with regards to our students who are watching right now. If you'd like an admission later on in the year, which may need IELTS, then you need to keep watching this video again in terms of which websites to go to, how often you should be revising, and also what kind of things you should be practicing with. So thank you so much, Amelia. And like she said, you've got all the materials. If you do have something to check, Amelia's here. She's more than happy to help you. It's with a charge, but she's here to help you. So do follow her, and then she'll look after you from there. Brilliant, Amelia. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem at all.
All right, then. I'll see you very soon. With regards to me, as you know, UK university admissions, time is ticking, what you guys are doing. So basically, if you'd like a UK university admission, whether it is, how should I say this, whether it is in June, July for pre-masters, or whether it's for August, September for masters, you need to contact and DM me now. People are moving on because too many people have applied for January. They've actually deferred onto future intakes. Don't do that. Start applying now. I'm only focusing on June, July for pre-masters and August, September for master's direct admission. If that sounds something for you, let me know. Until next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.